Welcome everyone, it's the 20th of December. I hope you have done your Christmas shopping and you're all organised because there's not long to go. Let's see what's behind the door for a little bit of calm and watercolour painting fun today. Aha! We've got one of Santa's elves, a cheeky elf with a lovely little detailed costume. So grab your paints and let's get started. So a cheeky elf, let's see, so we need a body, and then he'll have a little coat with a nice coat tails on it and some legs, give him a big collar. So the Christmas film Elf, I've never actually seen it, and I think I would enjoy it. I'm just really surprised I haven't got around to seeing it. I'm a bit of a, I don't know, I've never been like massively into watching Christmas films. I guess if they're on and I'm forced to sit still, I'm not very good at sitting down and doing nothing. There's always something to be done. So I'm just doing some funny little hands, which will sort of work out as we paint. Just doing a sort of jazz hands pose, I suppose. And I'll do a little belt. Some nice detailing. 2 little swirls down each side, and then a neck, and then we're going to give him a sort of roundish jolly face, just a big U shape there, and then a hat, and then to do some hair, well, we'll give him some little pointy ears first. He is an elf after all. And then for some hair, you can just do a little swirl sort of in the middle there. And we'll give him a nice big smile. And some all-important curly shoes. Okay, that's a nice starting point for him. So put my pencil to one side, a light rubbing out, not too much because he's quite faint already. And I'm going to use some nice greeny tones. So we've got green gold here, we've got sap green, and I'm going to begin with a sort of green gold for his coat, because that means we can layer up detail on top of it. So I'm using my size 0 brush to just colour in the jacket. So today I want to know, what's your favourite Christmas film? Comment below and let me know what you think. I'm not sure what my favourite Christmas film is. I mean, cliche of cliches, but I mean Home Alone is a classic. It is brilliant. I love The Muppets Christmas Carol, even though I've only seen it like once or twice. That's just so funny. My husband, Ant, he loves Die Hard because he says Die Hard is a Christmas movie, and I would agree with him. It's set at Christmas. He also loves Love Actually. I like it. I think it's it's a bit over the top, I find, Love Actually. There's so much going on. But yeah, they're all fun, aren't they? So yeah, let me know what you think. So I'm doing Sap Green for the hat. And I think I'll do Sap Green leggings as well. Now I might be going a bit early, the coat might not have quite dried. Not quite, but we're getting away with it. Give yourself a bit more time than this to let things dry. Just excited to talk about Christmas films, really. Got distracted. Okay, so we'll let all of this dry and we'll come back for the next stage. Now we're all dry, time to do some details. So I'm going to paint in the belt in Mars Black. Then a little bit of shadow mix just to create the fluffy cuffs. Just take all the paint off my brush there, we really don't need much at all. If you haven't been following along with the whole calendar, I mean, where have you been? But if you have, you'll know we did this technique for the Father Christmas hat a few days ago. But the cool thing is these tutorials are going to be available for you to come and use sort of over the festive period and for a little while after that as well. And we'd love to hear from you to see how you're finding this advent calendar process, because if it's a hit, we'll do it next year, and we'll do all sorts of fun painting together things, which would be cool, as well as just, you know, all the many tutorials. Bit of hair, well, it could be any colour you like, really. What have I got? I've got a bit of burnt sienna here. I'm jumping about a bit. Collar. Don't know if the collar's probably fur as well, isn't it? It's cold in Lapland. And then I'll do some nice swirly detail on the coat in Sap Green to keep it all together. Now you could absolutely go to town on this detail if you've got a nice little brush. And the cool thing is you just need to draw in like the bare minimum, and then you can just have fun with your paintbrush. You don't need to do clever, elaborate detail to get some really nice patterns going. Just keep it simple. I think I'm going to give him stripy tights. This is a good example of layering when you've got a dilute version of a colour, and then you can just add a more concentrated bit over the top. He's looking a little bit like he's from the Emerald City now, but I don't mind. Not mad about that at all. A little bit of extra green on the hat as well. I think he's probably got gloves on, so we'll just do a little bit of shadow. I'll give him some rosy cheeks. line his little ears. And then for the eyes, let's see if I do a little, just a little sort of unpainted shine. A little bit in the mouth, so I'll just let that dry and then I'll do last little bits of detail. So I'm just going to put the tiniest bit of black, just like that, under the eyes. That's literally it. Just wanted to put a tiny bit of extra detail. Because I can't help myself. So yeah, you probably could have just finished and gone off and had a cup of tea. Just don't mind me. Still here, still painting. Anyway, there's our Christmas elf. Thanks so much for watching. Gosh, we've only got 4 days left of the Advent calendar. Can you guess what is coming next? Well, we're all going to have to wait and see till tomorrow, aren't we? Have a lovely day, and I'll see you then.